Sometimes you come across a phrase that just stops you in your tracks. It feels ancient, powerful, but you're not quite sure what it all means. Well, today we're going to dive into one of those, a single statement from the New Testament that really unlocks a core truth of the Christian faith. Here it is, 1 Timothy 3:16 from the King James Version. What's so amazing is that a lot of scholars actually think this was an early Christian hymn, like a creed that they sang. The Apostle Paul calls this Mystery of Godliness great, and he says it's without controversy. So what is it? Well, the secret is hiding in plain sight, right here in the verse itself. Okay, first things first. If we're going to unpack this phrase, we have to know what the words mean, and we've got to start with that big one, mystery. When we hear that word, we think of, a detective story or some puzzle we can't solve. But in the Bible, it means something completely different. The original Greek word is mysterion, and a biblical mystery isn't a secret God is trying to keep from us. No, it's a divine truth he has actually chosen to reveal to us. Think of it like this. It's something that was hidden for ages, but now God is pulling back the curtain and bringing it into the light for everyone to see. So let's just make this crystal clear. A modern mystery is a riddle, right? It's an unsolved case that needs a human to figure it out. But a biblical mystery, that's a grand unveiling. It's a revelation from God. And getting this distinction right is absolutely the key to understanding everything else we're about to talk about. And for the Apostle Paul, this idea was huge. He actually used this exact word, mysterion, 21 times in his letters. And every single time, he was pointing to some incredible spiritual truth that God was finally making plain for his people. All right, so we've got a handle on mystery. Now, what about the second part of the phrase? Godliness. This word is so much more than just, being a good person or checking off a list of religious rules. The way the Bible defines it goes way, way deeper than that. At its core, godliness is a response. It's about reorienting your whole life around who God is and what he's done. And it's this genuine, heart-level response that then naturally leads to righteous actions and obedience. You see, godliness is the effect, not the cause. So who's the perfect example of this? Well, it's Jesus Christ, of course. In John 8:29, he puts it so simply, "For I do always those things that please him." His entire life, every moment, was the perfect, proper response to the things of God. His whole focus was on pleasing the Father. Okay, let's put the two pieces together. We've got a revealed truth, a mystery, about a life that pleases God, godliness. Now here comes the incredible part. Paul doesn't just mention this great mystery and leave us hanging. He immediately reveals it in the rest of that very same verse. That's right. The answer has been right there in front of us the whole time. Those 6 poetic lines in 1 Timothy 3:16, they're not just fancy language. They are the 6 steps of the revelation itself. They are the mystery being unveiled. Just look at how this unfolds. It's like a perfect summary of Jesus's entire life and work. He was made visible in the flesh, vindicated by the Spirit, seen by angels, preached among the nations, believed on in the world, and finally taken up in glory. I mean, wow, that is the entire gospel packed into one powerful verse. So here's the bottom line. This is the big reveal. The great mystery of godliness isn't a theory or some abstract philosophy. It's a person. The secret that God chose to reveal, the one at the very heart of Christianity, is that God himself took on human flesh and lived a perfect life in the person of Jesus Christ. But this isn't just interesting theology. It's not trivia. This revealed mystery has a deeply personal and practical purpose. It's actually meant to change us. So why does this ancient revelation matter so much for you and me, right here, right now? You see, the point isn't just to know about the mystery, it's to be transformed by the person at its center. Just like Jesus lived the ultimate godly life, the revelation of who he is and everything he's done is the actual power source that produces true godliness in the life of anyone who puts their trust in him. So think about what happens when a person trusts in Christ, the mystery revealed. They are declared totally righteous before God. They experience a spiritual rebirth, what the Bible calls being born again, and this leads to a real, fundamental change of heart, which is what produces that genuine godliness we've been talking about all along, a life that truly and properly responds to God. So, the secret's out. The great mystery of what a life that pleases God looks like has been completely and fully revealed in the person of Jesus Christ. It's not hidden anymore. The only real question left is, what will that revelation produce in your life?